So you talked a little bit about like the LMS and different features that can help. So given that all these different tools, and we talked about this in the prior episode too, a little bit about the AI tools, but we want those to serve the pedagogy, of course, and not to just be fluff, right? Or eye candy, but we want them to really serve the students well. So how do you think an instructor or facilitator can decide when those LMS features like microlearning or AI copilots actually support autonomy and build that confidence for learners as well?
But we have to agree that tools don't create autonomy, design decisions do.
Hmm.
We agreed on that, I
Right.
think, from the last episode. We have to ask, does this tool help learners to take more ownership of their learning process or not? So in this way, we can set learning objectives. What kind of autonomy am I trying to build here? Cognitive, metacognitive, or behavioral? For the learning management system platforms, they can promote autonomy if used beyond content delivery. For example, uh, we can do a progress tracking dashboards, which help learner to self-monitor, so they can assess themselves as they go and see where they are doing well and where they need improvement. Also, we too spoke about the reflective journals or discussion forums. They share their own experience with their peers and their instructors. We use that a lot in our courses also, which encourages also self-assessment and peer learning. Now, we can use also, we talked about using the use of micro-learning, whether for students or teachers in the teacher training. We use that in our LMS. Um, so they can choose which micro units fit their immediate needs. For example, let's say a salesman is having trouble understanding the customer's body language, for example. And they have next week they have a deal they need to attend to or meeting with customers, things like that. So they want this specific topic to learn about the body language. So they assess learning or the access learning, sorry, just in time, not just in case, So it's timely also. It's very
Right.
important. Without a clear pathway, too many choices will be overwhelming if you provide them to your whether students or employees. Yeah. About the AI, it is powerful. We spoke about it a lot. Uh, it can be a. I remember you're referring it as a learner's partner. It's very important to look at it this way.
Mm.
Uh, then they can use it to brainstorm ideas, get feedback on their writing, organize their material, things like that, or maybe assess them, or to deepen their metacognition. But they also need to share it with the coach or mentor or their instructor for advice. Not just to rely on it.
Right. That's so true. Yeah, it's interesting how my students are using AI tools, and some of the I think we mentioned this in the last episode, some of them will think they're cheating, and so well, you
Mm.
have your guardrails, so that's good. You're questioning it. But it's very interesting. I don't know if I talked about this in the first episode we did, but I have a and it's something the university has too. It's a stoplight method for AI. So it kind of lets them know, okay, this is green, this is yellow, this is red. And so I have it in all my weekly announcements to say, you know, here, and it's, it reminds them week by week. And I also attach a document from the university that gives them more guidance, because I think the more we can guide them, right, and let them know what those guardrails are, I think that helps set them up for success, so they don't go beyond what they should. Like, for example, reflections, right? Should be their own work. And they should not utilize AI for that. But
Yeah.
they can use it for brainstorming, like you said, or outlining or something like that. So it's really important for that.